This week on Your City Now, Denver's 2020 budget is introduced, Colorado feels the burn, and the Crossroads shelter gets rescued. These stories and more are just ahead on Your City Now. Mayor Hancock submitted his 2020 spending plan to Denver City Council this week. The budget was designed to protect Denver's prosperity and ensure the city can weather any unexpected changes to the economy.
Just as we have done in the past, we are taking a proactive approach to an uncertain economic future. We are taking certain steps now to begin the belt tightening because we are indeed seeing our revenues moderate and soften.
The Hancock administration is focused on directing growth to where it makes sense, empowering the people to have a greater say in their communities, and to deliver a more equitable city for everyone.
The 2020 budget that we have developed really is about investing our priorities around affordability and homeless services, climate, mobility and transportation, equity, and making sure that we have healthy reserves to make sure that there's any instability in the economy as we move forward through the rest of 19 and 20, that we are sufficiently prepared for that.
City Council committees will begin budget hearings the week of September 16th, with final adoption in November. To learn more about this year's proposed budget, go to denvergov.org/budget. Denver could be just weeks away from raising the age requirement for purchasing tobacco or other nicotine products from 18 to 21.
Tobacco use is the leading preventable cause of death, killing more than 480,000 people each year. I believe that's actually a low estimate. About 95% of adult smokers begin smoking before they turn the age of 21.
A public comment period was part of the committee meeting, with those speaking also favoring the measure.
Prevention is the key to decreasing the number of young people addicted to tobacco and preventing tobacco-related chronic disease as well as premature death.
There are also proximity restrictions for sellers that include 1,000 feet from any school, child care facility, city rec center, and 500 feet from any other tobacco retailer. Councilmember Robin Knich had some input about one of the restrictions.
Child care centers are serving, infants, toddlers, preschoolers. Once kids are in school, they're generally not in child care. So I see zero risk there.
The ordinance will also require retailers to have a new sales license, but does recognize those who have been selling the products for some time. The proposal now goes before the full City Council for a first vote on September 23rd. If it passes on final vote, the new age limit would take effect immediately. Watch both meetings at denver8.tv. Democratic presidential candidate Bernie Sanders made Colorado his first stop on his campaign trail this week. Sanders wasted no time in presenting his agenda to a sizable crowd in Civic Center Park.
I am here this evening to ask you to work with me to help transform this country and create an economy and a government that works for all of us, not just the 1%.
Sanders' message of reform might have seemed reminiscent of his 2016 bid for the Democratic nomination, but it continues to resonate with moderate voters.
At a time when millions of our people are working 2 or 3 jobs to put food on the table, 49% of all new income goes to the top 1%.
Sanders is one of several candidates making Colorado a campaign destination during the 2020 presidential election. The city has executed a letter of intent to purchase the Crossroads shelter for men experiencing homelessness from the Salvation Army.
What will change with this letter of intent, and if we go through with the purchase approved by City Council, is that the city will own the building and that Salvation Army will continue to operate it.
The facility has been in operation since 1993 and currently serves more than 400 men experiencing homelessness. The city will lease the building back to the Salvation Army for up to 3 years to continue to provide services during times of transition.
This partnership is strengthening with the city and county of Denver, and we think that the opportunities in the future are absolutely amazing for everybody that is served by the Salvation Army.
Denver has agreed to pay $10.5 million for the facility, with the sale to close by the end of September. For more information, go to denvergov.org. You can catch new episodes of Your City Now every Friday. Thanks for watching, Denver.